I'm live, think. But you know what I'm like? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Is everything all right? It's weird because I've got my camera here and I'm looking there for the messages. So if I look rude, it's not me. Oh, and Ben's just squirted tomato sauce all over the floor. So we're off to a good start. I'm going to use my phone so I don't get distracted. Let me see if I can read your messages this way instead. Oh, look at me. Can do it this way. So much easier. Oh, best turn that my volume down so you don't hear lots of pings. Um, hello, Helen. Hello, Crafty Chim. Hi, Gaz. Hi, Miss Michelle. I'm here with bells on. Fabulous. Um, ding dong, Gaz. Hi, Emma. Nanny to the girls. Hello. Yeah, Ben's just up there making a mess of the kitchen. Hi, Betty. Oh, hello, Ben. Fancy seeing you here. Jane, hello. Um, been ages, hasn't it? I've had so much going on. It's been a couple of busy months. August was just so it's Oliver's 18th birthday. Oliver was leaving for uni. It was our anniversary. It was my son's wedding anniversary. They're getting ready. Well, they've had baby. I'll show you a picture in a minute. So there's been so much going on. Hello, Mr. Ben. Love it. Hi, Karen. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Deborah. Michelle, I can't find where to get your papers. Please help. Just pop me a message on. So my Facebook page is Michelle McCarthy Crafts. So just pop me a message on there, and we can sort you an order out. Crafty Chimp, congrats. Oh, he is so cute. So he's not just on his own. He hasn't been over on his own today. He's a little too young for that. But my son and daughter-in-law came over today, and he's at that age, you know, when you pick them up and they sort of squish up into this little ball. 2 weeks he was yesterday. Doesn't it go quick? So I've had well, I'd say I've had my fill of baby squeezers, but I don't think you ever get your fill when they're that cute and that little. Laura, hello. It's Nanny. Granny, I feel a bit young for Granny. We've gone with Nanny. And no offense to grannies. But my gran was a granny. And my great gran was a granny, and my mum was a granny, and they were all a lot older than obviously the 39 years that I am. So it feels. I felt like I should be a nanny, or a glam ma, as someone called me. I will take that one all day long. Angela for Crafts, hello. Tracy, hello. Carol, Lynn Martin, congrats, thank you very much. Deborah, I did with no results. All right, well, after my live, I'll try and pop you a message, see if it works that way. Diane, hello. Bonnie, good afternoon. Steve, good evening, all. Good evening, all crafters, and to the McCarthy team. Thank you very much. I like that, Nanny Michelle. Maggie, hello. Fabulous news about your grandson, Maggie. That is like amazing. Love being Nan. Oh yeah, Nanny to the girls. Congrats. Thank you very much, Deborah. Angela, good evening. So yes, so I was saying, wasn't I? There's just been so much going on that August is never a very good month for me anyway. And then baby came September. Shall I show you a picture? Let me get you a picture. Of course, I've taken 3 million pictures while he's been here, because you have to, don't you? Can you see? Look at his little squishy face. I'm very taken by the baby. Let's go back to my messages. just seeing me show you that picture. um, right, so he is beautiful. He's perfect and round and squishy and just adorable. And when he's awake, he gets these dimples, and he looks just like his mum. So let me see if I can prop my phone up somewhere, and then I can read the messages. Right, perfect. I love a squishy babe. I love a squishy baby. He's so squishy and so perfect. So I did have my little list here of things that we need to go through. Oh, first of all, it's World Card Making Day on the 5th. So I thought we would do a monthly challenge. So if you go to my Michelle's McCrafters, very original, I know, group, I'm going to pop a little challenge on there. I haven't quite got the details. You know me, very last minute with everything. But I'm going to do a little challenge, and it's going to run all month long. And then everyone, obviously, you're going to be posting a make or a project or something. And it's going to run all month long. And then everyone who's sort of, there'll be an album like before, pop your making that album, and someone will win a fabulous prize. And again, I haven't decided on it because it's just too hard to decide. I've got baby brain and I didn't have the baby. Oh, Michelle is beautiful. Yeah, he's fabulous. I couldn't eat a whole one though. I don't know, Gaz. I could literally eat the whole of the baby because he is that delicious. Nanny to the girls. I did. So my sister and her husband came down to visit the baby last week. And obviously, because she lives up in Yorkshire, so it's about 3.5 hours away. So, you know, I had to let her hold the baby for a little bit, but she like held him the whole time. It was so rude. So rude. So I did get over my sister being rude. Just thank you. Hi, Clarissa. Clarissa, I'm sorry, Clarice. I always want to call you Clarissa for some reason. Right, so the challenge, World Card Making Day. I'm going to pop a challenge on. It's going to run all month, and someone's going to win something exciting. When I pop the post on, I will let you know what you're going to win. I've got a couple of makes that I've to sort of finish working on. So if you've won something from me, it is coming, I promise. It's just, again, to September. Been a nightmare of a month. I've got lots of exciting stuff going on in the background though. So I've got my advent calendar, the personalised advent calendar. So I've still got a few spaces left if you wanting to grab one of those. Obviously I've got my launch today. I've got some secret exciting stuff going on in the background. I've got my workshop. I've still got places for that if some of you are wanting to sort of join that. So that's going to be exciting. I may have found another place to do workshops as well, where I can sort of Zoom from as well. But then I'm thinking I might just Zoom from home because I've got everything here. So it might be a case of I do solely Zooms, workshops. I might do a Zoom. I might do the workshop and include the Zoom. So there's going to be some people there and some people Zoomed in. So there's lots of possibilities. So it's sort of working out so much like logistical stuff to work out. So that is all going on. So I've got some exciting stuff that I can't talk about yet. I hate it when that happens. I can't keep a seat. Can't keep. What did my mum used to say? She used to say you can't hold your own water. I can. Everything's too exciting. Teresa, hello. Laura, hello. I've always hated the name Clarissa. Do you know what? It's because there was a TV show that I used to watch, and it was Clarissa Tells All, something like that. It was like a little, I think it was like a children's sitcom. In fact, I used to watch it when I came home from school. It had Melissa Joan Hart in as Clarissa, and it had all sort of the intervals, like drawings and stuff, and then it'd go into her and a brother and a family and stuff. So that's whenever anyone says Clarice, I automatically think of Clarissa. So I do apologise. Clarissa explains it all. That's it. Angela, hello. Do you not work with Ciao anymore? Diane, yes, I do. So I'm still on their design team. I'm still going to be doing some lives for them. In fact, I've got one planned for next week. So I'm still going to be doing that as well. But again, there's just been so much going on. That is another thing that I've sort of not been able to do, but they will resume. I don't have a Ben. I haven't even got round to videos yet, let alone Zoom. I know this. I mean, I have literally got so much going on at the minute. When you meet yourself going out, when you go out and you meet yourself coming in, I make a hash of every single one that I try to say, don't I? But so, shall we get on with seeing some of these papers? So I've told you about the giveaway at the World Card Making Challenge. There is going to be a giveaway for commenting. So again, I'll go through all the comments. Well, Ben normally does. Squirrels through, swirls through, swipes through. Whichever one of those is correct, that's what he does. Swipes through, picks a name, and then you just paid for your advent calendar. Thank you very much, guys. Pick a name and you will win. So I'm going to do 2 giveaways. So I'm going to do a giveaway, as always, where you get to win your choice of one of the paper collections. I'm also going to give this away as well. So there's going to be 2 little giveaways today for commenting. So this is one of the little projects that I made. So if I can, so I'm just going to open it up. And then we've got this sort of like, it's a little flip album. These pull out on both sides. They also come out as well. Let me just pop that down. So they come out as well, because what I wanted was to still be able to see that beautiful picture behind. So it's just some acetate there, and then they pop back in, and then here is another little sort of flip. So I thought I'd give that away as well. So we're going to give that away again just for commenting, which is, so I made that. I might as well tell you, haven't I, while I've got it. This is the one made with through the Christmas window collection. So it's those lovely sort of red robins that you can see on this one. So let me just pop that to the side. And then, as always, there's going to be a giveaway. So anyone who orders within the next 24 hours of this live their name will go into a draw as well, and then you get to win win an extra set of papers to go in with your order. So lots of giveaways. I love a giveaway. I love a good giveaway, which is why I like to do lots, because I love a good giveaway. Oh, I'm late. I'll have to record and watch later. That's all right. I'm always late. Oh, how beautiful, your 3D genius. Thank you very much. I will take that. Love that the flip papers come out. Yeah, so you can still see behind, because I was making it and I thought I wanted to make those pieces that pulled out, but I didn't want to cover that lovely sort of window up behind. So I thought the perfect thing to do is the acetate and pop them in instead. Yeah, that envelope album. Thank you, Michelle. That's a gorgeous little mini flip book. It is. And then I've got another one here that I'll show you. I might as well show you just a few samples that I've made. So all these flowers on the front, except for there's just a couple of, where are they? There's just a couple of tiny Dixie flowers there that are from my stash. And I think I've got a little bit of ribbon in there that's from my stash. But besides that, all these you're going to get in the craft kit that comes with this Bauble collection. So just turning it to the side so you can see. I love these baubles. If you saw my Christmas tree last year, you know that I love baubles. So you open it up and it's going to open like that. And then this is, again, very similar to some that you've seen me do before. So That's that bit. And then this bit, just going to put it down. It's just got a little bit of ribbon holding that closed. I mean, you could use Velcro dots to hold it closed. A little bit of ribbon going the other way. So what you've got here at this side is a box. But instead of making it a box, I've made it so it flips open. Just to be a little bit different. So you can still store something in there. So it's still going to, let's see if I can do it. It's still going to, it is gonna eventually, there you go, it's still gonna close up, which is why I've got that little bit of ribbon around the side. So you can still store something in there. So if you're making like a little tag album, if you've got any kind, you know what we all our keepsakes and things. So any kind that you want. So it's going to still go in there, lovely. Right, so what did I say? This one I'm going to give away. So I tell a lie. This one I'm going to give away to someone who orders. I'm going to pop it in just a random box. So one of you will just you won't know until you get your box, but one of you will win this. This is the one that you can win today for commenting. So this is the one you can win for commenting. This one, I'm just going to pop into a random box, a random order. So I just thought it'd be fun. So for no other reason than that, how much is the calendar? So the calendar is £60. I'll go through some of the things that I will let you know that's in there. So there's a stencil in there that is designed by me. Very proud of it. I do like it. There's going to be, I'm going to include a little paper pad of some designs that we haven't released. So from all of the collections that I've done so far, there's been a few in there that haven't quite made the grade. Not because they're not nice, it's just that when you're trying to pick just 12 and Ben's give me 13 or 14 to pick from, it's very hard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop in some that have never been released before. So you're going to get a little collection of those as well. And then there's those personalised papers. So when you've paid for your advent calendar, send me up to 6 pictures and then I'll create you a little personalised paper pad with those as well. I'm not going to tell you anything else because it's an advent calendar and you'll have to wait. So that is the advent calendar. Will you be doing a live video for the train? Yes, I am. I really need to get on it. Now I've everything that is sort of needed doing behind the scenes, or I've had, children. Now I can, it's right there above me. I'm going to get on with it. So I'm really going to get on with all my tutorials, get lots posted, maybe do a couple of lives as well, things like that. So yes, I am going to get on it. Is there a tutorial for the Bauble box? For this one? No, I'm going to do one. I'm going to do a tutorial for this. I'm going to do a tutorial for this one because they're nice and simple. I'm going to do a tutorial for this one. So this is a lovely little bag. But if you've noticed, I don't know if you've noticed, these ones say baby's first Christmas. So I've got a little something that I'm going to be showing you as well. But I'm going to do a tutorial for that one as well. And then I was making this today. I haven't quite finished it because when you just can't decide what you want to decorate it with. So we've got this lovely triple Z fold. So folds flat, but then you've got that beautiful triple Z fold. Camera's not liking that, is it? And this is with a Winter's Delight. So I'm going to be showing you these collections in a minute, but just a bit more, bit of fun, just a bit of a play on a normal Z fold. You've got that lovely triple Z fold. Again, a nice, quick, easy and simple tutorial. Just going to catch up on some comments, make sure I haven't missed anything, and then I'll start showing you the collections. Have you got tutorials? No, but they're coming. Would love video tutorials. Yeah, absolutely. Sue Thomas, hi Michelle, joining a little bit late, but I'll soon catch up. You will do. I haven't shown much really. I've been too busy talking. It's only 20 minutes though, so that's not too bad for me. Now, who's rude, Miss Michelle? Not me. Never. I like the sound of the calendar. I'm really excited about the calendar. I wanted to give you something that so I'm all about the papers and sort of all the lovely accessories that I like to go with it. And I wanted to give you something that you couldn't just go to Craft Stash or Crafter's Companion or, Tonic or wherever. I wanted to be able to offer you something a little bit different, which is, I think, what all companies, regardless of what they do, want to do. So I thought to add a personalised paper pad in there is something a little bit different. And just a bit of fun, really, isn't it? It's something that you can't get anywhere else because we're so small, we can put the time into doing that. Whereas, Crafter's Companion, they would get thousands of orders. There's no way they can get someone to sit there and personalise a paper pad for everyone. And they could give it a good go, but it'd take them a lot longer than it's going to take me. So, we love that backpack. Need baby's first Christmas, so I'll show you those as well. I don't know how else to describe your designs and projects. I think I've used all the soup. You have. You've said some very nice things. Thank you very much, Jane. The backpack is a lot of fun. So the backpack does open here as well. I've just got it fastened with a bit of ribbon, but it opens just like a normal backpack. You've got that lovely little pocket on the front, just like a normal backpack. Love items we can make using items we have in our stash, yes. During the winter when it's a little slower for your schedule, would you consider a tea with Michelle through Zoom? I like that idea. What does it entail? Does it entail us like drinking tea? You let me know what you think it should entail because I'm all up for ideas that you've got, things like that. I'm not making any comments on CC because that would be naughty. It would, Gaz. It would. I love everything interactive and 3D. Yes, backpack before Christmas. I'm going to get them all done in this next week or two. I'll just get on it. I'll get all these tutorials made and then I'll get them all sort of uploaded. Everything you create is nothing like I've seen before. Boxes are full of great goodies. Thank you. Right, so I've covered everything on my list. Let's start. So I'm going to start with these two first. Okay, so I've got, these aren't collections, these are all single pages that you can buy because this one is all about baby's first Christmas. So you can see that it says baby's first Christmas. And the reason that you can buy the full 12 if you want as a full pack, entirely up to you. But I'm doing this one as singles because you're not going to want to buy all the twins' first Christmas and the baby's first Christmas. You're going to want to pick and choose. So it makes it so much easier for you to be able to do that. If I just offered these as, that I offer them all as single sheets, to be fair, but these are just going to come as single sheets. So we've got that baby's first Christmas there. You've got those lovely pinks and blues. And then you've got another one. This is one that I've used on that backpack. You've got that lovely little teddy bear there. And again, baby's first Christmas. And you've got the pastel colours running through. You've got peaches, you've got pastel blues, pastel pinks. You've got that beautiful sage green. Again, this one says baby's first Christmas. So it's entirely up to you. You might just want to order 2 or 3 of a particular one. So you've got those sage greens and golds in this with a little bit of blue. And then another one, so just a little bit different again, baby's first Christmas. Those sage greens this year are really, really popular. So that's sage green and gold. Cream tea with Michelle. Yes, sat in a cup of tea, perhaps catch up on things. Yes, I like that idea. Tea with Michelle, that's a great idea. if you're happy to sit and listen to me talk for a while and ask questions, then yeah, it would be nice, because with the Zoom, I've got the interaction, haven't I? I like that idea a lot. So this one's Twins First Christmas, and again, you've got those sage greens and golds running through all different images. I have some mini teddy bear keychains that would be darling hooked on the backpack. Yes, I've got some little keychain making stuff, and I was going to pop one on there, but baby came today, so I never got round to it. So this is another one, Twins First Christmas. What you've got is you've got some beautiful purples and lilacs running through this, all with that beautiful gold. Now, as much as it says Twins First Christmas on that sign, if you really like that particular piece there, and it's the triplets, or it's for someone totally different, you know that you yourself, you're going to pop your sentiment over there, and you've still got that beautiful design. Another one, this one again, Twins First Christmas. I had lots of people ask for Baby's First Christmas, and then I had a couple of people say, what about twins? Because obviously Baby and Twins First Christmas. So I created the royal we. Ben run with my ideas. But you've got those blues and pinks again on that very just beautiful, a bit of sage green in there. I love this one. I love the sign on this one that Ben's made on there. So again, you've got blues and golds, but very nice and soft, perfect for a baby or twins first Christmas. I have twins and there was never anything for them. No, which is why I thought I'd do these. But again, you know, they're always going to be there. If you want them for next year, they're still going to be there. Because you just don't. I had a good look when I was asked for them, and you're right, there's not. Baby's First Christmas again, you've got sort of pinks and lilacs running through that one, and the baubles, which I absolutely love. Baby's First Christmas, just again a totally different design, but with those really soft subtle colours running through. And then another one. So those sage greens, those golds, totally different design, all those presents. Very soft and cute and fluffy. So perfect for, Baby's First Christmas. But if you want to cover that sign up and put your own sentiment on there, of course you absolutely can. Still going to work perfect. This is another collection that I'm going to do as single sheets. Again, lots of people asked sort of for cute baby. So I thought we'd do some cute babies. So this is the first one. So we've got pinks on there. Running through that says Merry Christmas. A cute little baby girl on there. And then again, another cute baby girl on there. Merry Christmas. So I've sort of gone down the route of little girls on their own, little boys on their own, little brother and sister or best friend sat together. So Ben came in and he showed me this one. And I think it's the cutest thing I've ever seen. It really is. This one is more illustrative than sort of the ones that we do. But I think he was having a bit of a play about, to be honest. And I was like, I need that one. And there's another one as well. So we've got that one in there as well. So little boy and girl sat together. You've got that lovely little fox. And again, I've got those soft blues and the pinks, sort of all those really soft, huey colours running through these. So again, you can buy these as a full collection, or you can buy them as all single sheets, because again, everyone's family is a little bit different. So then you've got two friends sat together, you've got sisters sat together. They're very cute, aren't they? Look at this. It's the big eyes, the big, beautiful eyes. You've got very subtle pink and blue running through the background there. Gorgeous, gorgeous little baby sat there. My grandson has been pulling that face today with those sort of coo lips. And again, you got bubbles and baubles, a little Santa there. I will pop all these, as always, I'll pop them on my page. I love this one. It's just adorably cute, isn't it? That could be brother and sister. That could be two. It could be. It's quite generic looking, isn't it? So it could be sisters. It could be brothers. But they're just adorable. The big eyes, the cute little faces. They're just absolutely cute. So you can see why these are going to be all you can buy as single sheets, because again, we don't all have, well, unless you've got a huge family, that many babies to send cards to. But they're just cute, sat in front of the Christmas tree with all those bubbles in the air. Two little brothers there. You've got the blues and the pinks running through the background. So this is the other one that I was saying. It's again more illustrative, but how cute is that little baby Santa with his little beard? I think it's just adorable. So those are the two collections where you can buy them as a full collection, or you can pick and choose those single sheets. So yeah, they're going to be on there like everything else, just forever, for you to buy whenever you want. So they are too cute. The eyes, it just makes them so cute, doesn't it? Beautiful colour palette. Love that you did multicultural. That was a big thing that I wanted to do because, well, we are multicultural, aren't we? So that's why I wanted to include, lots of boys and girls, boys on their own, girls on their own, and again, that multicultural element. So I'm glad that you are liking that. How cute. How much are the single sheets? So if you wanted it in a 12 by 12, the single sheets are £1, or I don't know, in dollars, I'd have to work it out, but I will write it on my post. Is it about $1.30? Something like that. My cardstock is a 200 GSM, so it's a perfect weight if you're wanting to mat and layer. The A4, which is they're 80p each. And the 6x6s, if you want a 6x6, because of how we have to print them, they are 50p each, but it's a minimum of 4 because if I'm only printing one on a 12 by 12, I'm losing out. So it's a minimum of 4, but it's £1. So it's £1. It would work out at £1 a sheet, wouldn't it? Not 50p each, because if a 12 by 12 is £1 on its own, then a 12 by 12 with 4 6x6s on is going to be £1. Look at me, maths genius. But again, I will write all the details on there. So cute. Can you order just one sheet? Yes, absolutely. You can order just one sheet of every single collection that I bring you. So I'm going to show you the Bauble one in a minute. If you just want to order one sheet, you absolutely can do. But what you've got to remember is it's got to go in a 12 by 12 parcel. Be it a bigger one like a pizza box or a thinner one. So you're paying for the size of the delivery rather than, I know the weight does come in at a certain weight and increase the price, but you're still going to be paying. So it would be more cost efficient for you not to just pick one piece, but you absolutely can if you want to. So cute. Yeah, it's nice to see multicultural. Yeah, good to see a collection or single sheets showing disabilities too. I always miss a trick, don't I? I think I've done really well. But yes, it would actually. Yeah, so definitely something that I will look into. Right, so we will get on to all about the Bauble. So this is my Bauble collection. I've got 2 Bauble collections. One is what I would say is more of background because you've got the full page covered with baubles, but obviously in true Michelle style, you can still use them as the main piece. So do you see what I mean? The full thing is covered with baubles and flowers and berries and fluffy cotton things and like ferns and everything like that. I do ship to the USA. Absolutely. Again, depending on how much you order will depend on how much the postage is. It roughly starts at, I think it's £13, and then obviously the equivalent in dollars. So again, I really wanted to go with the pastel colours. So I've got the golds, but you're going to be getting lots of those pinks, and you're going to be getting lots of those beautiful blues, and you're going to be getting all those beads and the baubles and the bubbles and the snow. And so you can see that if you cut that up, you've got a beautiful bauble background. But if you want to leave it just as it is, it works beautifully as a 4-piece as well. I love this one. I love love baubles. I do. If I walked at home one day, those videos that you see on the internet where the kids come home and the dad's like created the whole living room into like a ball pit, like one of those that the kids play in. If it was a bauble pit, I would be so happy, can I just say? But you've got the flowers running through there, all those baubles with all those different textures. You've got those, I always want to call them cotton balls. Let me grab you one, because you're gonna get a couple in the kit. So it's these, and I just call them cotton plants, and I really don't know what their real name is. I've ordered them and I still don't know what they're called. But can you see what I mean? It's just literally, it's like cotton wool, and it is a plant, and it's got a real name. I've not got a clue. So you're going to be finding those through here. Fluffy pom-poms, presents in the background, lots and lots of baubles, that beautiful colour palette that I'm absolutely loving. Oh, there we go, look. So you've got blues and pinks on this one, along with those golds. Baubles and bubbles. Yeah, I should have called it that. Baubles and bubbles. I'm in heaven. I do love balloons as well, but not so many people love balloons. So here's another one. You've got all those pearls, you've got the snow, you've got the baubles, you've got the bubbles. So as much as I'm calling this my background collection, it's maybe not so much. This one I love. You've got a bit of sage green in there. It's not picking it up very well, is it? But the blues and the pinks, and again, you can see all those berries, all those sort of little bits of ferny stuff, foliage, some flowers, and I've struggled cutting this one, can I just say? It was very hard, but I did do it. So just baubles upon baubles. Is it called? And it might be called that. I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it called Gossip-Plum? Is that what you've put? Gossip-Plum. I've no idea. I just know it is awesome. And every year when I go like Christmas shopping, I have to get some of this because it's Christmassy. I love it. Next one, this is definitely just pinks and golds. Full background. So I tried to do the just background of baubles, but it turned out like this. And I think it's nicer because you can use it for a background or a foreground, and it just looks fabulous. But fluffy pom-poms in there, baubles, bubbles, snow, berries, all sorts. I love this big, where are we? There we go. That big fluffy thing. I don't know what it's called. It's a fluffy thing. And then this is the last one in this collection. So you got the present, the snow again, baubles galore. So this is the one, and the next one that I'm going to show you now that the kit is going to come with. The kit is going to work with this. It was designed to work with this collection. You'll see in a minute. Let me show you the other one. Why? But if you want, when I've showed you the kit, if you decide you want the kit, but actually you want the robins, or then I can't. So I'm not going to say no. You absolutely can, but I put the kit together to work with that collection I've just shown you, and this one. So this one is called Oh Christmas Tree. It's really funny because whenever I try to think of a name, my mind goes straight to like songs. I don't know why, it just does. So hence the Oh Christmas Tree. So these are the ones that I was thinking was more of the main images, sort of the main collection, and then the others were supposed to be like the background ones. Didn't quite work out that way. So either of these collections are the ones that the kit is designed to work with. So we've got Wishing You a Merry Christmas. This is very much more, you've got a more peachy tone with this one. Just trying to not upset my camera. And then another one, you've got sort of soft pinks on this one, and you've got those blues, the Christmas tree, the presents, all that soft, beautiful pastel colours running through this one as well. It's cotton bulbs. See, that's all I thought there was. I thought it was just like a cotton plant or cotton bulbs. I don't like to say it though, because sometimes people are like, no, don't be daft. So I let someone else say it first, and then I'm like, yeah, that's what I thought. So you've got this one, you've got the light coming from this side, and it's almost blue down that side of the tree. And again, you've got those lovely peaches, very pastel colours just running all the way through this, with a real soft hue running through them. This one is your pinks and blues. I love that swag up in the corner, and then that little bit of script running through it. And again, you can see the bubbles, the baubles, everything like that. And you can see how these two are going to work together beautifully. So more of a peachy with that blue, still the gold running through. We've got that musical script in the background. Lots of little pearls and beads, things like that. This one, you've got those sage greens running through this one, and again, almost with an orangey, peachy colour. You can see that I would never be able to teach someone a colour wheel because when it gets past red, yellow, green, and blue, I've not got a chance. It's just a greeny, peachy colour. But again, all those bubbles, it really softens it up, and I think it makes it beautiful for any single age, all the way down to the little babies, all the way up to nanas. This one has got your snowmen on, because it wouldn't be Christmas without a couple of snowmen. You just there we go. That might be a little bit better. Maybe I made it a bit worse. But I'm going to be taking pictures and popping them all on. But Santa's, snowmen, sorry, Christmas tree, the musical script, baubles, snow. There is no way I would be able to go into these papers. It was so hard. So I used these on this little one so you can see. But you can see they still look beautiful, cut up and cut down. So let me open it again. Even into this. So if you wanted to create a load of little envelopes, they look beautiful. It's a struggle. I I won't lie, but I did it. And then this one again, those peaches and the blues, the pinks, you're going to see it all the way through with all those soft, fluffy things. Every one of the Oh Christmas Tree papers will look fab in a frame on the wall at Christmas. But you see, and that's it, isn't it? If you want to buy these as a 12 by 12 and just frame them, who's to say you can't? Because they are absolute. I think, again, Ben does it every single time. I mean, I draw these weird drawings for him. And we talk and we discuss and we go back and forth, and every single time he gets everything that I want. He's just he just does. I mean, I'm very brave. I do tell him if there's something that I don't like, but to be fair, it's very few and far between me saying that to him. So that one's that again. It's those peaches with the blues. They're just, and all of them come in the 12 by 12. They come in the A4, which has that 8 by 8 on there, and it includes the two 3 by 4s. It's the soft hue, the sort of soft hue all the way around, almost like is it a vignette? But a couple more snowmen for you there. Lots of just fluffy goodness. And then the last one in this collection, again, you've got those pom-poms and the fluffy snow and the bubbles, and it's the colour, the colour theme that's sort of running through it. I'm absolutely in love with these collections. So I'm going to pop that to the side. I'm just going to quickly. Oh, someone had a great idea. Cut them into placemats and laminate them. Would look so pretty on a table for Christmas dinner. Absolutely. I mean, you don't even need to laminate them if you've got some of that Mod Podge that seals it, so you can get like a sealant. You could use that as well, but laminating, absolutely brilliant. Your coasters on your table and your placemats. Yeah, absolutely. Ben is excellent at this designing. Ben does just get me in all the good and all the bad ways. he does. He's just, I know I say it, and I'll say it again. He's one of those people that he's like, oh, I can do that. And you're like, no, you can't. You can't do everything. And then he'll come and he'll show me that he can do that, which is quite infuriating. Because he's one of those people who can literally turn his hand to anything and do it well. But all for the benefit of me, so I'm not complaining. Barbara, hello. Oh, hello, Lynn. I'm glad to hear it finally arrived. Oh, what finally arrived? That sounds exciting. I want all them tree and bauble papers. Yeah, Gaz. Between you and Ben, you are designing some absolutely fantastic papers. I've got some sneaky peeks of something that I've got coming up. So you'll have to let me know what you think. So different and gorgeous. Yes, absolutely. I must admit, it's making me want to go bubbles. Even now, I mean, the kids have obviously grown up, but I've got a grandkid now. Even now, if I'm somewhere and the kids have got the bubbles, I'm in my element. I just absolutely adore it. I think I don't know if it's the child in me. I just think they're soft and pretty and happy. That is what my hubby says. He tells me I am so practical it hurts. Absolutely. Right. So this is through the Christmas window. So this is the very traditional reds. You've got those poinsettias running through. But I wanted to do it a little bit different. I didn't want to just design a paper pack or a paper, I didn't want them to just be beautiful images. I wanted them to be a little bit different, which is what I've tried to do with everything. So what you're going to get with this collection, you're going to get those beautiful robins. But what they're doing is they're peering into almost like an oil painting. So it's not perfect in there. When you see a painting in any gallery, a little bit more abstract. When you get up close, it just looks like paint on the canvas, but when you step back, it's a beautiful image. So that's what I wanted them looking through at. So you've got a beautiful image through something on all of these, and they're all going to be so for this one, you've got the robins, you've got a frame on this one, so you've got a beautiful ornate frame. Looking through, you can see it's hung on a door. Looking through and viewing that most beautiful Christmas scene. And then this one as well, but you've got a lovely lantern on the outside as well. Can hold them straight for love nor money. Again, you've got the robin, you've got the wreath around that beautiful frame, looking into just a beautiful Christmas scene. You've got that beautiful sun in the sky that is just setting. Just people going about whatever it is that they're doing. Again. So another one, you've got that lantern on there. Again, you've got the lovely robin. It's such a huge thing, isn't it, at Christmas, that red robin? And I wanted to make them really prominent on these designs. So they are. But again, looking through that beautiful ornate frame that's hung on the door, into, again, a beautiful sort of Christmassy scene. And then we've got a couple of, so these are, we've gone through the round window. We're going to go through the square one now. What program was that? That was, someone tell me in the comments. When we used to go through the square window or the round window, it had Humpty Dumpty, or was he called Humpty? Play School, thank you. So this one, we're going through the square. And again, you can see you've got that robin up there, but you've got a beautiful ornate frame. You've got a lovely sort of vintage lantern on there. Everything just screams Christmas. And again, look at the robin. So this robin has got his Christmas hat on. Can I just say, sat up there. But again, just a little bit different, looking through into that beautiful Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve, whatever day that is, but the just beautiful scenery. You've got rich reds and those rich oranges, obviously because you've got that red robin, the greens, they're all really bold and rich colours on this one, as opposed to the pastel colours on the collection that I've just been showing you. Look at all the play schools. Thank you very much. Honest to God, my memory, I think of something and then the word just disappears. Just disappears into thin air. I know it's got to be the menopause. No one can be this aloof and forgetful without it being something. So these are lovely wreaths. And again, the lantern, the beautiful scene. This one's got a hat on too. He's got his little green beanie hat on there. It's just snow-topped fence, snow everywhere. It makes me want to drink a hot chocolate and sit in front of the fire and watch a Christmas movie. But you've got am I going the right way? You've got the robin sat down there, and again, the lantern giving off that beautiful glow. I don't think I'll be able to cut this collection up. Angela, we'll catch up with the rest later. Bye for now. Thank you for joining, Angela. See you later. Elizabeth Bacon, I don't think I'll be able to cut these. But again, at Christmas, we're decorating. If you want to pop these into frames or just, back them with some mount board and just hang them up, then absolutely. I think a good paper pad is one that you could just hang on the wall. Think that piece would just go on the wall. I think that's the tale of a good paper pad. Again, a lovely wreath. Those greens, those oranges, those reds, the poinsettias, very, very traditional. which isn't me. I'm very much the pastels and the baubles. So for me to do the traditional collection, it had to be a little bit different. And the fact that you've got those scenes on there that you're peeking through into, I think it just makes it that little bit different, doesn't it? Again, you've got that church, all those really rich, warm, cozy images on there. But most importantly, you've got that beautiful red robin on there. And I think, especially at Christmas, we've all got those loved ones that this sort of signifies and represents, doesn't it? I just, I'm absolutely loving it. I love this one. I love the little river, the little lake with the little bridge over the top. Again, it's hung on a door or whatever. It's just so even though this is quite a large frame, you can cut this up into 4 or to 6 and it's still going to work because you're going to get just a portion. Shall I cut one? I don't know. Let me cut one. No one tell me off. Because I think you sort of need to see. So if I wanted to cut this into 4 6x6s, now I know that they all do come in the 6x6, but if I wanted to put this into smaller cards or smaller projects, so you've still got a lovely image, you've still got the partial image. It doesn't look odd if you're going to mat and layer that, or if you wanted to cut this down here, so you've got a 4x6, it's still going to work because even though it's partial image, it still works. I can't believe I cut it. We do it with this one as well. So this one could be, let's have a look. So we're going to do a 7x6 because it allows me to keep most of that lantern in there. So I could get away with creating as a 5x7, but then you've got a 4x6 card there. It allows you to put your sentiment up here or your sentiment down here. It's still going to work. Sadly, I have to go. If you're still like, oh, okay, you got to go to work, Gaz. I do apologise. But the way that I'm talking will probably still be live when you get there. So you see how, even though I've cut that down, it will still work. It's a little painful, but it still works. So those are the 4 collections. And I'm just going to grab this because this is the box. This is the craft kit that's going to come with. You can order it if you want to order it and have your choice of papers. If you want to put the robin ones in, you absolutely can. But I've created it to go with the baubles. Guess she got it. I know. I'm sorry. Don't do it. Puzzles, absolutely. If you've got those, Crafters Companion did them. They did some large 10x8 ones as well, didn't they? If you've got those puzzle dies, they're gonna be amazing because you still get to put it back together ish. Remember, you've got to remember that I say it all the time, I still struggle with it. They look beautiful as a paper pad, but when you've cut them up and you've created a project, it elevates. It really does elevate them. They look amazing. It's just getting over cutting them up. So if I bring this card in, if I open it up, can you see the back? So the backing is that top strip on the front page where you've got a little strip of each sheet that's in there. So that's what I used on the back of that. And then here, I cut up the 3x4 topper that comes on the A4 pad and use that on the front. So it does elevate it. So once we get over that fear of doing it, it's exciting. It's hard, but it's exciting. Is the 6x6 shrunk down? Yes. So the A4, with what is the 8x8, and the 6x6, it's all of the image just shrunk down. So it's not part of it. You're not going to miss any of it. So it's the same image, just shrunk down. It just goes to show it still works. It does, definitely. I murdered the paper. I'm so sorry. If there were papers for each season, we could change them according to the different times of year. Absolutely. So if you missed my autumn days one, again, so you've got them, you could have them up through the autumn, and then when it's coming towards Christmas, you could change it. And obviously, as the seasons change, because I've only been doing this, I think, 4 months now, as the seasons change, I am going to be bringing more summer paper pads out, ones that are perfect for all times of years, definitely. I've still not cut my last Christmas ones. I crochet mini backpacks for gifts. The backpack would be cute to put in it. It would be amazing. Sorry. It's under, I'm reading it off my phone, and half of your message is under a little love heart in the corner. I think that's what you press when you want to send love, so I couldn't quite read it. Yes, absolutely would work for that. So let's get on to this. So in this collection, you are going to get a load of these in that lovely natural colour. And you've got them in the white as well. So you've got quite a lot in there, which are going to work perfectly with these. So we're going to have a couple of those in there as well. And now I know these are quite long, so you cut them down and they work on your cards. If you keep them a bit longer and you're making a bigger project, they're going to work on that as well. So already you can see how I've designed these to work with those Bauble collections. I'm going to pop one of these in as well. Those remind me of eucalyptus. I think these have got a particular name. But I'm going to have one of them in there as well. So again, I know it's very long, but you can absolutely cut it down and it's going to work. I'm going to pop one of these in. It's got some of that cotton on, look. So you're going to get one of these. So it's not really picking up. Let me see. Those lemons, and you've got those pinks. And again, all the colours are going to work perfectly, because you're also going to get some of these. I've lost one. So these are just that cotton's all over it. These are sparkly, can you see? Again, so you're getting these. So working with this and all of this. And then you've got this one as well. So you can see how it's coming together. Lovely. So you're going to get some ribbon as well. It's just over 1 metre of each, but it's the softest pink ribbon, and you can't see, but again, the pictures, it's got the sort of like a bit of a check running through it, but it's that lovely sort of, it's not a wired edge, but it's shaped enough that you've got that lovely flow to it. That sort of twist, again, works perfectly with the collection that I've picked. And again, you're going to get just over 1 metre of this, and it's just a lovely, but again, can you see how it unravels? Obviously, you can, mat and layer it, glue it down, make a bow out of it, but the way it hangs, it just hangs absolutely beautiful. Now, this is a bit of a wire on this edge. It's the thinnest wire, so you're not going to sort of prick your finger on it, but just be aware that on each end, you are going to have that sort of that wiring. I'm going to pop one of these in as well, because it's a little bit of glitz, isn't it? So this is just a bit of rhinestone ribbon. You get about 40 centimetres, but it's self-adhesive. So peel that back off, and you've got a little bit of sparkle in there. And then you're going to get this lovely, exciting sweetie bag. Obviously, there's no sweets in there, but what you are going to get in is lots of greenery. So these are lots of little foliage in there. I think there's 6 in there, so you get quite a few of those. You are also going to get 3 different colours of these. So they're wax seals, but they're stickers. So you've got that lovely green, again, gonna work perfectly colour-wise. You've got a lovely lemon, and then you've got some pinks in there. So you're gonna get those as well. Let me just tick those out. You are going to get 4 of these. So you've got these really lovely, they're a couple of inches, flower heads. I'm not really sure what they are, but you're gonna get 4 of those. And then, I love these. You're gonna get 4 of these as well. So you've got that lovely sort of vintagey rose. Um, so your sweetie bag is just lots of flowers. And then you're gonna get this as well. So with this bag, I want you to be careful because what you're gonna get in here is, let me just grab one out, some little pins. Okay, so you've got the sharp end there, but you've got some little rhinestone tipped pins. And there's about 8 or 10 of those in there. So let me just tip all this out. So when you get this bag, just be mindful and careful that there's lots of those in there. So you're going to get, I think there's 8 or 10 of those. You've got, I think there's 8 of these. Some white berries. Again, they're going to work absolutely perfectly. They're nice white and sort of iridescent on there. All those pins, I'm going to be very careful because I'm going to pick up these. So you've got lots of fluffy pom-poms. Oh, you can see them, can't you? Lots of fluffy pom-poms. You've got a lovely dusky pink. You've got that sage green. You've got a lemon. And again, I know my camera's not picking it up brilliantly. You've got a dusky blue. You've got like a mink colour and a beige. So you've got lots of those. There's going to be 8 of those in there. Now, this has got to be my most favourite thing ever. So you are going to be getting, let's see if a piece of black card will work better for that. So these are little glass baubles, and they have got lots of little lots of little little it's just gone. They have got lots of little. This is my most favourite kit by far, absolutely. It's got lots of little balls in, almost like little polystyrene balls, but they're all coloured, and they're all coloured in those. The colourway is just matches perfectly. So it is glass and it hangs. It's like a bead. They've both got the little hooks if you want to hang them and make keychains with them. But this, I'll take a close-up picture of it, is absolutely gorgeous. Let me see. Can you see? You can sort of see them, can't you? They're just adorable. So you're getting 2, 4, 6, 8 of those in there as well. So you can see why I love this kit, but you can see why it works perfectly as well. And there's just lots in here. So works perfectly with the Bauble collection, and that is what I created it for. If you don't want the Bauble collection, you do. I'm pretty sure you all do. But if you don't, and you want the kit, but you want to order the robin, sorry, then you absolutely can do. Entirely up to you. It would be a shame for you to miss out on the kit if you weren't a fan of the collection that it comes with. So let me pop that down. So I think that's everything. I've shown you. Shall we have a sneak peek? Let me just read some messages. This kit is awesome. Thank you. Fluffylicious it is. Mini hat pins, yes. Yes, they are. You can get loads. There's so many different ones, but I just thought that little bit of sparkle in this collection just worked perfectly. As always, your box is jam-packed. Sorry, that was just Ben. I think he's coming in to make sure that I've got my sneaky peeks. I've got them this time, can I just say? Did I show you this one? Did I show you it? I don't think I did. I'm rubbish. Ben's just come in and he's going through my pile of stuff next to me. And I'm like, I've shown everything. I haven't. So the two Bauble collections, and then there was just going to be the Robin collection. It was just all those beautiful reds and things like that. But Ben had created a couple that was a little bit different. There was icy blues, as you can see. Honest to God, it's right here next to me, and I still forgot to show you it. So this is a winter's delight. We've still got that same through, peeking through. We've still got the robins, but we've got a beautiful icy morning instead. You've got that beautiful icy lake running through there. The robins, the berries, very, very different to the red warms, or the warms of the red and the oranges and the things like that. But you've still got that beautiful robin. And you've still got that beautiful frame that we're sort of peeking through. Everything's sort of frosted. So you've got, snow frosted berries. Oh, this is for me. I love it. This is my favourite one with the blue. Thank God Ben came in. Reminded me to show you it. So many gorgeous papers and the excitement of the kit. Yes, so I was saying, wasn't I? If you want the kit, but you don't want the Bauble ones and you want this one, then that's fine. What you will get with the kit is a 12 by 12 and a 6 by 6 paper pad. So it can be of your choice, absolutely. So again, the robin is going to be on all of these. You've got that beautiful imagery through. They're framed a little bit differently on this one, but I think they needed to be. Would love to see some cardstock for making note cards, prints in smaller sizes. So what I do is they will all come in a 12 by 12, they all come in a 6 by 6, and they all come in my A4 pad. So this is my A4 pad. So that's the A4 pad, and what it comes with is an 8 by 8. We all love an 8 by 8, and these two toppers are a 4 by 3 in size. So every single collection that I do comes in all of those sizes. Yes, it's only a paperweight. Well, it's a decent paperweight, 200 GSM. I find that perfect for working with. If I'm working with a pattern paper, I think it's perfect because I mat and layer, and I think most of us do. I think if you just wanted to put this on front of your card, absolutely, you couldn't make a card out of it because obviously it's only 200 GSM. Maybe at some point in the future, I'll offer a card weight. But with the research that I've sort of done, people don't buy a pattern paper in a heavyweight stock that you would make the card base with. But again, we're all different. We're all different. And I absolutely take that comment on board. Definitely. I was just about to ask you, as Ben told you. Thank you. So again, you've got that beautiful frame. Everything is frosty. It makes you want to, in fact, this one makes me want to drink a hot chocolate and sit in front of a fire just as much as the last one did. But you've got that lovely, the sun, he's like got it perfect, hasn't he? When it shines through that frosty day, you get that lovely haze, don't you? I think he's got it perfect on that one. This is just a big fat robin sat on that reef looking at that beautiful landscape. But again, I'm not going to cut any more up, don't worry. But you can see if you did cut that into smaller sections, it is still going to work. It's painful. but it's it still works. So if I move that there, is that a bit better? But look at the sun. Look how the sun is peeking through that one. This comes in a 6x6, so you know if you wanted to buy 10 of that in the 6x6 and create 10, you know, beautiful notelets, just pop that onto the front of the card with nothing else. I love this one as well. I always love a little river or a lake in some form on something. Um, the A4 would be great for notelets. Yeah, because you've got those two smaller ones on there. Oh, can't get it. You haven't. If I got two, let me just double check. I have. I've got two of the same in. I've put an extra one in there. So they're both the same. So you have already seen that because that's the other one. So there's sort of those two. But I've obviously got carried away with this pack here and put two of one in it. Let me move my hand. So even though you've got sort of the sprigs here, where are they? The sprigs here, they still almost look fluffy. But obviously it's those icy. I love this one. But obviously it's the ice on top. I'll finish my sentence first. Sorry, I love this one. I think it's absolutely adorable. All the kids skating on obviously the frozen lake, and again you've still got that lovely little fat robin down there watching. And again, the way the sun shines on a frosty day is just that, isn't it? And then, so again, you can see that the frame is still all the way around. All of these are framed in one way or another. Where do we go to place an order? So you can either email me. My email address should be on here somewhere. But if you pop over to my Facebook or my Instagram page, you can just drop me a message on there. They're all Michelle McCarthy Crafts, and then we will sort out your order. I think you're in the US, aren't you? So in the US, obviously, depending on how much you want to order, I will give you a price. In the UK, it's very box standard, up to a certain size and weight, where it's just £4.50. But for me to ship, it's a lot more. So it's normally about £13.70. And that goes up to a decent weight. But if it goes any higher, it's normally a couple of extra pounds. And again, I always pop it on there, the equivalent in dollars. Did I hold this one up? There you go. Last one. Again, just those robins are adorable. I am done this time. Love this one and that one. Wow, let me read it here. Michelle, I think what you and Ben are doing is absolutely wonderful. You have grown so much in 4 months. Your papers and kits are excellent quality and good value for money. Thank you very much. I do try. Are these going to be listed? They are going to be listed. All will be. I'm actually in the process of putting them all into albums on my page. They are all on there in posts, so you have to sort of scroll down to find the posts of all the papers. But someone messaged me the other day, and they're in albums on my group page where you can all post your stuff. So what have I done? Oh, I'm worried about these going through customs. Bending the card stuff. No, so when I pack them, my husband just come in and was pointing. I've had lots of people order in America, and they've all said that they've received their stuff absolutely fine, things like that. So when I put it in the cardboard box, or when I put it in whatever box it is, I do add extra if the box is full, I don't need to. If it's full with the paper pads, I don't need to. But if it's not, then I do add extra pieces of cardboard, so it really makes them nice and secure. And I've my first collection, so the Victorian Summer's Garden, I had a couple of people did say that when they got their papers, it was bent a little bit at the corners, sort of bowed rather than bent. And so from then, everyone will go with these extra cardboard pieces in that keeps your 12 by 12s nice and flat. So, and then ever since then, I've had no issues. Everyone said they've received their stuff. Everyone said that there's no issues. I've sent to Canada, I've sent to Australia, and they've all got their stuff absolutely fine. So I wouldn't worry about that at all. Let's have lots of love. This one's yeah, bending the cardstock. No, I've had no issues, no problem at all. The kit from your last Christmas collection plus the kit from the first collection will work with these. Yeah, I think you will find that there's lots of items in there that are going to be interchangeable, not just going to work with my collections, they're going to work with other stuff that you've got as well. Betty, I got my box yesterday, it was perfect, fabulous. Oh, brilliant. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you, Betty. Yeah, it's all right me saying, oh, you're going to get them fine, isn't it? But when you can read comments from people that have said they've had no problem, then that's brilliant. Right. I've shown you everything. So before Ben comes in with the winners, let me find my list to make sure I'm not missing anything. Firstly, thank you for all of the messages. Thank you for all of the lovely comments. Ben is sat in the other room and he makes sure that, I mean, I know I missed some messages, but Ben, can you hear the door opening? Every time Ben comes in, so if I've missed something that's of importance, he comes in and he'll show me. So, but I always go through the messages afterwards. I go through the chat. But if I've missed a comment or a question that you do want an answer to, pop me a message. So on my Facebook page, oh, I was telling you about my group, wasn't I? See? I know, I won't forget. It's given me something else to remember. Do you think I'm going to remember it? No. All my collections are on my page, Michelle McCarthy Crafts. I need to put them into albums, which will make it easier for you to find. On my group page, where you can post your makes, I have got them in albums. So you can just go to the albums and look at them. That is something I am going to do on my page. Makes it easier than having to scroll through to find them all. Ben will show himself at the workshop, won't he? He is. If you all want to see Ben, he's going to be providing the light lunch for us. So yes, you will see him at the workshop. You and Ben are obviously very well matched. I think we are. I think. I mean, I know I've touched. Some of you will know, and some of you won't. On the horrendous relationship I had before I met Ben. So it sort of makes you very wary, especially, I mean, I think I was 27, 28 when I met Ben. But he'd had a horrific relationship beforehand as well. So we were both very much a little bit scared when we met each other. But he's the best thing to ever happen to me. I mean, him and my kids. And he gets me. And I like to think I get him as well. So yes, very well matched, even down to past disgustingly rubbish relationships. I should write a book, really. Just put sticky notes to remember. Thank you. If I hadn't have read that, Lynn, I would have forgot about these. So I've been working, and I will read the winners in a minute. I've been working on some upcoming collections, and one of the main things you all said, lots of you said, was an Egyptian theme. So I've been working on an Egyptian theme. I've been researching it. I've been making sure that I've been getting the queens right and the kings, and the fact that, you know, they love the lotus flowers, and I've been making sure that I've been getting all the symbols correct and things like that. So this is going to be one of the pages. So this is Cleopatra on this page, and she's obviously sat on a throne. She's got the guards, but the lotus flowers was a huge deal apparently with the Egyptians. So you've got a sepia base. So I've gone for that sepia tone, but what I've got running through it is some smoky blues and some smoky greens. And I think you can see on her dress, you've got a touch of that smoky green, and then in the back, you've got that blue running through. We've still got some final editing and that to do on these, but for the Egyptian theme, it is going to be a main collection and then like a patterns pad. So that is going to be the main collection, and this is going to be sort of the patterns pad. So the patterns pad is exactly the same. It's going to be sepia in colour, but you're going to have some smoky blue and you're going to have some smoky greens running through it. And it is all those what are they called? They are called, let me just wait for someone to tell me, hieroglyphs. Thank you very much, Angela. So your patterns pad, for want of a better explanation of it, they're going to be all your hieroglyphs. You're going to have sort of different centres though. So some are going to have that, some are going to have the Eye of Horus, you know, so they're all going to differ. So those are going to be my two Egyptian ones. So what are we thinking? Are we liking hieroglyphs? Yeah. Look. See, whenever I forget a word, I just need to ask you guys. Oh my God, that's a must-have. So I'm gathering that's the Egyptian collection. My house is likely to be wallpapered with your collections. Well, do you know what? You can change it up, can't you? Whatever time of year. So that is the Egyptian collection, and I think that is going to be next October. So that's going to be the November release, and it is just going to be the. I don't know why I'm saying that. I'll probably come up with another idea, but now this one was solely Ben's idea. So he was having a bit of a play about, and I said I'd love to do something either celestial or you know, sort of with regards to, you know, the sky and the stars and things like that. So he was just having a bit of a play. Now, my favorite art style, I love Salvador Dali. I love that kind of it's got a word that's gone right out of my head as well. That art style is my absolute favorite. So one of my favorite images of him is the melted clocks. And there's another artist that I absolutely love, can't remember his name. The ankh is the Egyptian symbol of life. It is. Did you see how quickly I got distracted there? So yes, so very much a few of the things that I absolutely love, he's had a play about, and Ben very much loves something a little bit different, a little bit, very much like me. We love a little bit darker stuff, so we love a horror and things like that. But this is, again, work in progress, but this is one of the ideas that he came up with. So you've almost got like a time traveler, you know, walking up that eerie path. Can you see all the sort of the time and melting away? Oh my God, you're going to bankrupt me. Sorry. So this was Ben's first solo. This is what he did and brought it to me and thought, what do you think? And I absolutely love it. Again, we've got lots of editing to do. It reminds me of Doctor Who. Yeah. Obviously, if it's something that we know that people would like, then we will definitely go ahead with it. and that's obviously sneaky peeks are for. If you guys are loving stuff, then it's definitely going to make it into a collection. If there's no interest, then I'm not going to release it. But this is another one that he's shown me that, again, he's just been having a bit of a play about. Gonna have to have a word with your bank manager, I'm sorry. Power Mate, he's shown me sort of a couple of others that are very in the early stages of being sort of made, but I think they're amazing. I think they're awesome, and to be honest, I don't think I could have come up with something like this at all. I mean, this first one is just awesome. I mean, they both are, but I love it, and I think journals and notebooks, absolutely. Journals, notebooks. I think you've definitely got something for someone who likes something a little bit different, but actually, it's just very arty. So, someone who appreciates art, you have got all the men in your life covered with these because I know someone said Doctor Who. And again, let me lift it up. Someone who loves anything to do with, space, time travel, if they're into their art, their alternative art, there's so many bases that this is going to cover. No doubt the cameras don't do the colours justice. They don't, unfortunately. I mean, it's a newer camera and it's absolutely brilliant. If I take pictures with it, it's awesome. But I think it's a lot to do with the lighting in your own kitchen and your own room and things like that. So those are some we're working on. So I'm reading all the comments and they are one-off designs, which is what you like. Through space and time. Yes. Love the colours. Absolutely beautiful. They really are. I think they're awesome. They're really, really awesome. So thank you so much. So remember, if you want to order, pop me a message either now or afterwards. Let me know what it is that you want in within 24 hours. So if you order within the next 24 hours, there's 2 little prizes going on, remember. I'm going to pop this just into a random box. So if you've placed an order, you could potentially be winning this. And if you place an order, you will also get a choice of papers. So whatever you order, even if you only order a 6x6 paper pad, or if you order the whole shebang within 24 hours, you can then go on to pick a 12x12 of your choice and a 6x6 of your choice. So those are for ordering. And just for commenting tonight, we have got a couple of winners. So I have got, let me just find the message from Ben. I'm trying to find it through all my baby photos. Let's have a look. Oh, I don't think it's come through yet. No, has it? Has it not? Ooh, the anticipation. Tracy. So Tracy Kershaw is the winner of a box. So a craft kit. So for commenting tonight, you will win. Oh, let me write it down. Tracy Kershaw, you have won a box. So you can choose your 12x12 and your 6x6, entirely up to you. So that is what you have won. They sent it in 2 blooming messages. So let me just write next to your name. Tracy Kershaw has won a craft box. And then, the anticipation is killing me, let alone you guys. I think he's doing it on purpose now. You see? Right, so Angela, and it's just an Angela. It just says Angela. So you have won this. So pop me your address. It just says Angela. It's done me a little screenshot. It says, Angela, can I buy both of the robins with your kit? Absolutely. So that is you and your message. So if that is you, you have won this. So I'll pop that in with your order. So Angela has won the little album. Oh, it took its time. The anticipation were killing me. And then as for the other two, that is that will get drawn after the 24 hours for people who have ordered. Lots of congratulations. Right, so yes, pop me a message or either. So my email address must be on my YouTube channel because I get lots of emails. But if you don't want to email, just pop me a message on either Instagram or Facebook, and it's Michelle McCarthy Crafts. I've got the group, if any of you want to join it. It's called Michelle's McCrafters. So that is the group where you get to post stuff you've either made with my papers, so it can be any project at all if you've used my papers, or if you've created one of my projects, either from now or from when I was on CC. It can be in any paper. So if it's based on one of my projects, you can pop that on my page. And if it's with my papers, you can pop that on my page. It's growing slowly and surely. I think we're at about 215, 20 people. When we get to 250, there'll be a giveaway on that page as well. And don't forget about the World Card Making Day competition I've got going on. So World Card Making Day is the 5th of this month. And for the whole month, I'll pop a little album on there, and then you can, whatever I decide it's to be, or maybe it can just be anything. Whatever you've created, if you want to pop it in that album, but I will put a little post up so you know. And then at the end of the month, we'll do a draw and someone will win something fabulous. So I think I've kept. Oh, I haven't actually. It's only 7:10. What time did we start? 6:30. So we haven't even been going 2 hours. So that's not bad at all. Thank you for a fantastic launch and wonderful papers and kits. So, is anyone got any? Oh, I've just made your coffin from when you were on CC. Brilliant. Pop it on there. I would love to see it. So, again, either with my papers, can be any project, or if you've done one of my projects, it doesn't matter if it's in other papers. You can pop all those, because you're going to pop the picture on and you're going to say this is based on Michelle's coffin that she made, or this is with Michelle's paper. So I did have to remove a few posts a couple of weeks ago because they were beautiful, but they weren't really anything to do with me. It wasn't based on any of my projects or with my papers. Now that sounds a little bit big-headed, doesn't it? But it's sort of a group for us to show and share stuff based on, I don't want to say it. I don't want to sound like I'm blowing my own trumpet, but it's my page for you guys to show and share stuff that you've made inspired by me, etc. So you sort of wouldn't go on Crafters Companion page and post my papers, even though I've seen Matt Cox post quite a few projects on there and say that he's used CC Crafters Companion black cardstock, and then he just doesn't mention the papers that he's used. I love that. It's just a little bit cheeky, but that's fair enough. It's the same for most groups. It is. There is card making pages out there where you can share absolutely anything. But Mixed Up Craft, her page is purely for her followers who've done her stuff. Helen Griffin's the same, and Melvin's the same. So most people are the same. Crafters Companion is on a Crafters Companion stuff. Tonic is on his Tonic stuff. So What did you say your group is called again? So it's Michelle's McCrafters. You have no idea how long it took me to come up with that. But you're my McCrafters. Michelle McCarthy's McCrafters. So it's Michelle's McCrafters. Um, Very original, I thought. Blow away, lady. You really should be very proud. Well, the thing is that I can only have a group because you asked for it, and the fact that you're all sharing the stuff that you're making and stuff like that. So really, I couldn't do it without you guys anyway. Michelle's McCrafters, yeah. It is the same for most groups, right? We'll place an order in the morning. Thank you very much, Laura, and I will see you later. I will definitely let you all go now. I've ticked off all my things that I needed to cover with you. We've drawn the two drawers, and then the rest are for if you place an order. So, great name, thank you. I just thought if it's something totally different, it's people are not going to sort of search for it, and it's not going to sort of register that it's my page. So a great life with beautiful papers. So yes, thank you, Lynn. Thank you all so much for joining me. Thank you all for listening through all of my my ramblings, my forgetting what I'm saying, popping messages on there for the words that I forgot. I love it. So thank you all so much. I've got lots of buzzing going on my phone, so I'm assuming lots of you are popping your orders through. But I will get on with all the tutorials, absolutely. Don't forget, there's still a few places left if you want an advent calendar with those personalised papers. Still have places left on my workshop that's in that beautiful place in Norfolk. And I think that's it. I think I'm done. So thank you all very much for joining. Again, follow me on my socials, message me on my socials if you've got any questions. If you've got any thoughts about the papers, let me know, yay or nay, the sort of upcoming ones. And I'm done. I'm going to go get something to eat. I think I've got some, well, we ordered before. I've got a chicken kebab. It's healthy. It's salad and a bit of bread and grilled chicken. So, it's healthy. There may be a few chips to go with it, but we're not talking about the chips. When will the next tutorial be? Any idea? I will work on one over the weekend, and I will record it Monday. I'll record it Monday and I'll get it uploaded on Monday. So, because obviously I'm going to be doing packing orders and things like that, but I'll work on it over the weekend. And I'll get, if I do a few of these smaller ones, I might be able to get a couple uploaded. So Monday, I will get one uploaded. And now I've told you, I'm going to just write Monday down. Now I've told you I can't not do it. So you can all hold me to that now. But I'll get my first one done, uploaded Monday, and the rest as soon as possible. Does anyone else suffer with that? When you talk a lot, I get like hiccups, but not hiccups that are fully hiccup. It like sticks there. Is that just me? It's because I do talk a lot of the time. The rucksack would be good for me. Yes, that's actually nice and simple. So if I do the rucksack and one of these projects that I've just shown you, I might be able to get a couple done on Monday. Yeah, lots of thank yous. Good night. I will go. I'll let you go now. Let me find my mouse, because it normally takes me a couple of minutes to find the off thing, the end stream on the laptop. Right, definitely going to let you go now. Now I've told you what I'm having for my tea. I think we're officially done. So I do that because you know when you feel like there's always something else that you forgot to say? But I don't think there is. Too much to say, not enough time. Is that what the doctor told me? Because you do it too. Oh, I'm glad it's not just me. I need to hiccup, but it just reaches there. Um, Maybe I should stop talking as much. I don't think so, but you know. Right, thank you all so much for joining me. And I will see you. We will definitely get a live sorted out as well. But I will see you all soon.